everybody, welcome back. So this week I was not as productive as I was hoping, but I do really want to just kind of talk about what I have worked on and kind of some of my thoughts on the engine as a, first couple of times working on it. I think I've put about 40 hours into a project that's by Clear Code. I'll put the information in the description, but it's a pretty awesome video. It's about 14 hours and it's 2 parts, which caught me off guard because I couldn't find the second part until the very end of the first part. So I thought I was done, but I'm not even close. So actually, I just finished the shaders and the animated characters. Was the last thing I had done before I kind of ran out of time with my educational stuff. So what we're looking at right now is just the UI. It's some simple stuff, but it's really awesome because it's all integrated into with these little nodes. And like I was saying, each one of these little icons kind of acts as its own little independent thing, like a picture or a piece of data, and then you put it into these little circles, which are the master node, the parent node, and it's really kind of cool. So now what we're looking at, I just wanted to kind of show you the level so far on what I've done. If you see, it's really dark and brooding and kind of looks a little scary. Right now we don't have any enemies, but I just kind of think it's really cool, kind of the ambiance, the light, and some of the holes in the ceiling and the blood spilled out on the tables, and then of course we got the egg sacs and stuff, and several chests, which I'll show you in a minute how they work. The little red things are actually collision shapes where you can draw a collision however you want it to be. This is kind of a treasure room that I'm going to put a bunch of baddies in once we get to that portion. But I think the lighting works really well, at least as far as I am right now in my learning process. I just enjoy how the shadows work, and once we get into the game, you'll see that they pass through the character and pass around the character. It's really, really satisfying the way they move. So, like I was saying, and each scene is kind of a different thing. So the big scenes are like the level, the outside level and the inside level. And this is the player, and you can see, all the information where you take it, and you can see right here the transform is 0. But then if you go to this player image, which I'm trying to find, it's rotated to 90. So when you set up the script for the directional, firing for the laser, you actually compensate for that, and it's really actually kind of cool. Same principle with the drone, the scout here. Sorry, you put the picture, the shape and stuff at a 90-degree angle, and so it will work in the script. And then here's that bug at the first level that was animated, and you pretty much put several pictures together. It's just as simple as can be. You just take a whole bunch of pictures and it does a little animation. Isn't that cool? But yeah, each it's got an attack area, and you saw that before. The big old circle that we had was the area, and then of course this is the shader information that we've got already programmed into the thing, which was confusing. It took me so long to figure out the shaders because it uses a different language. Of course, again, like I was saying, the collision shape, that's so he can interact with the character, the player, and you'll see once I get into the game, show you kind of how he works, which I still have to fix because he's not reacting the way that he needs to. Of course, you see the attack area for this guy as well. They all have one programmed at this point, which I had some challenges with. And of course, I've got the shape, and which is you'd think I'd want the shape to go all the way around the little drone scout guy here, but if you see the little laser points, these markers, if I do that, then the laser will hit the marker or the collision shape. So I do want to kind of dig into this and show how you've kind of got to be really organized with all of your different scenes. And like you put, several scenes into a folder and you name that folder. And I really like how Clear Code kind of puts each different category into its own little folder. It's helped me kind of understand how the organization of the different sprites and different scenes that we've got going on. And there's the UI, of course, so. Yeah. So yeah, here's some of the scripts. So starting with the level, you see how it's got the pack scenes at the top there. And the class name of the level parent, that just is showing you that it's the level parent. So it's the parent to all the other levels of the game. And then there's, of course, the packed scenes, like I said. And that's actually ready. That shows you kind of, how it's getting the different container things and it's spawning those items inside of the container. And then, of course, the create laser. What I really like about the scripting language in this engine is it's so simple. It's, I say simple, but it's simple enough to kind of understand instinctively what things are going to do. So, like, func is a function. And, of course, if statement, if else and else if and whatever. So and that really takes me back to my Python. It's very, very similar. And of course that's kind of setting up the timer for the laser and the grenade. Yeah. The real challenge I've been having is kind of getting a lot of the time-based stuff. So, like, if you remember me talking about the bug, and we'll get to the bug and how he reacts, his action space, his little area of interaction works, but it doesn't work on the inverse. So, like, when I'm in the circle, he'll follow me. But if I leave the circle, sort of, but I don't leave the circle completely, he doesn't like reset, which you'll see kind of what I'm talking about. I just got to kind of go back and rewatch that portion when he does the bug. Cause it was the same way with the scout. I was having a lot of challenges with that. And there's the crate, and that's how the lid pops off of the crate. And I'll show you here in just a moment how the lids pop off all the containers, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. It was awesome. I just wish I could animate it, and hopefully sooner or later I can learn kind of how that works. So let's kind of dig into the game here and how it works. There's the bug. You see how he's chasing me, and then he stops, right? You see, he doesn't chase me again. It's weird, right? Like, what's going on? So then I leave for a big leave, and then he stops chasing me. Then he starts chasing me again. Sorry. And of course, now I run out of ammo and got to shoot him with grenades. But and I don't have health set up on him yet, so that's why he didn't die or anything from that grenade. But yeah, see how the shadows kind of dance around the character? I really enjoy that. I know that's probably very simple to y'all, but gosh, it was just the coolest thing once I figured it out. And of course, here's the grenade gonna pop that off, and wow, I love how those come off and then spew out those items. That was the coolest thing. And then animating it, I think we used tweens. I think that's when he taught me how to do tweens. And it's pretty much just coming out. I think if I noticed, it didn't come out of the hole of the toilet. So I'll have to see how that goes back when I get back into the actually crafting up the game. And of course, that's the box that spawns out and the lid pops off. I really want to animate that lid, so maybe in the future, if I kind of return to this, I actually want to show you this real quick. I was just kind of playing with this little box or container thing, and I made desks with a computer. I thought that was kind of neat. Just tell me in the comments if you see the computer that I made. And of course, I've got blood spewing all over the stuff. And this is a table that I crafted with the box, right? It's the box, but it's like picnic table, sort of lunch tables. I thought that was cool. I mean, I'm trying to use the assets that I've got. And of course, you got to have a big old egg sack place. And here's the big old nasty boss area. And I'll probably put some stairs into a next level. I don't know how far he goes into other levels, but I think it'll be really cool if I make some stairs into that level to the next stage. So yeah, I don't know about the blood. I really wish that I could get it to kind of look a little bit better on those shapes, but I mean, I think it looks cool. And I think the drones, what I'm going for here is kind of like a battle between the bugs, the robots, and then people, of course, with the red blood, and then the dark blotches is the oil. And I really love also the particle effects. I think that really turned out pretty good. Maybe I could make the particle small. Oh my God, the bug. Oh gosh. Oh man. And then he stops following me. Oh, that's great. Okay, so I really don't know about this. Look how close I am. I think I really need to kind of zoom that out a little bit, because I like how it zooms in when I enter this room, but it's just so close. What do you think? Like, let me see here. Yeah, so of course you see that shadow. I really like that. But let me get over here and I'll show you. I want to full screen it. It looks a lot better when it's full screened, but it's just so close. And then of course it zooms back out, but it's just so close. So these walls, like you saw earlier, don't interact with anything, but I really wanted to kind of see how that was gonna go. And of course there's the back of the level. I really appreciate if y'all have kind of followed this so far and followed my journey. Sorry that it's not as much progress in the actual development of this little game as I wanted, but I've had a really busy week. But I really hope that y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.